This question has come up numerous times. How do I transfer my Google Drive content from one Google account to another? Now, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Some work well, some take a little bit of effort, but I'm going to share with you a couple ideas that you might want to consider. First of all, if your Google account is a part of a Google Workspace domain, you can transfer ownership of your content from one Google domain user to another. I'll give you an example. If I go to my Burris Consulting, if I go to, this is a Burris Consulting domain. You can see it's ncwiseman@teddyburris.com. I can select this file right here and I can share it. And when I share it, I can send it over here to Teddy Burris. Right here, I can transfer ownership. If I transfer ownership, it'll make this person the owner. Now that only works if you're trying to transfer ownership of files from one Google Workspace domain user to another same domain Google Workspace domain user. Has to be within the same domain / same email domain. Now put that aside, if you're transferring ownership from one Google account to another outside of your domain, that's a little more tedious. Now there's a couple different ways you can do that. One way you can do that is that you could take the files and you could download that entire folder. Right there, hit the download button and download that entire folder. When you download it, it's going to create a zip file. Now, this tactic works great for folder by folder by folder. So what you might want to do if you have a whole lot of content is you might want to combine 4, 5, 6, 7 folders into one parent folder. Create a folder, call it step 1, put it in your drive. Create a folder? Right here, new folder, step 1. And then you could take 3 or 4 or 5 folders and move those and put them in step 1. And then what you could do is download that folder, which would include all of the subfolders. That's one tactic. That's a little tedious, but it can be done. Again, it would be step folder by folder, download it to your computer, move it over to Dropbox, move it over to Box, move it over to a USB stick or whatever, and then hand it off to someone else or upload it into another Google Drive account. Here's another way you could do this. The other way you could do this is you could go to Google Takeout. So if I go to Google Takeout, right here it is, takeout.google.com. You could deselect all and then scroll down and find Drive. When you find Drive, select it. Now I'm selecting all the contents of my drive. Right here, all drive data is included. This advanced settings here, don't turn on include additional information for files. That creates a JSON file, which is a text file full of information. When I saw my first attempt at doing this, using this feature, it just looked like clutter to me. I saw no need for it for me. You may, so experiment with it. Include named, published, and uploaded versions. You may want that. You may not as well. So for me, in my testing, I left all this off, hit OK. Once you've selected all the data or the files that you want, then come to the bottom and hit Next Step. And in Next Step, you determine, do you want to add it to Drive, which is sort of kind of redundant. I don't get that. Maybe add it to Dropbox. That's not a bad idea. And maybe, or to OneDrive or to Box.com. That may not be a bad idea. Export once, make it a zip file unless you want a TGZ file. You can limit the file size if you want or make it bigger. If you got a lot of data, you may want to pay attention to this. And then you go to create the export. Now, when you create the export, because I have send download link, let me show you what happens next. What happens next, it might take a little time based on the amount of data you have, is you get an email from Google that says your data is ready to download and you can download your files. Now, when you go to download your files, this is going to download a zip file. Let me show it to you. Here's the zip file that you'll get. Now, in order to upload these somewhere, you have to double click on it and make it into a regular set of files. So I've expanded it out, and there's the Drive data because I downloaded it from Drive, and there's all the files. Now, by the way, look here, you'll see there's those JSON files that I didn't want. Now, once you've exported it out, now you can go to the other Gmail account and you can upload this into the other Gmail account. Let me show you what I'm talking about. In the My Drive of the new Gmail account that I want to bring this into, I basically go New. I do folder upload, not file upload, folder upload. I go find the folder that I want. There it is there, Takeout 2, but I want to get this. I don't want to start there. Start here. It'll create those folders and put those files in that folder. And then when I hit upload, it'll take a little bit of time based on how much data you have, but ultimately it uploaded it right here into Drive. If I double click on it, there's all the folders that are from the other Google account, and there's all the files that are in those folders right here, including, as I referenced, those JSON files right there that I didn't necessarily want. But I have all of my data, again, uploaded into my new Google account in Drive, and I left it all labeled. Now I can rename this if I want to. Where's my rename? Old data from work. And now I know there's all the data that I exported from the other Google account, saved it using Google Takeout, and then I uploaded it into this Google account. Experiment with it. Do a group of folders, see what you get, see if it works the way you want it to work. Try to do, I would not download 15 gigabytes at once. I really would recommend you do smaller groups of data. It is a little tedious, but it will work and get you all of your Google Drive data. Last point is that there are third-party applications that you could experiment with. I don't recommend those, and the reason I don't recommend them is I have not experienced them enough myself to support they being a good solution for you. I'm Teddy, your Google Workspace and Gmail guy. I hope these ideas are helpful for you.